The suicide shop, in a city perpetually shrouded in a thick grey smog, where rain seemed to be the only weather and laughter was a forgotten sound, life was not just hard, it was pointless. People trudged through their days, their faces etched with despair, dreaming only of an escape. And in this city of profound misery, there was one particular shop that thrived, the suicide shop. It wasn't a secret. In fact, it was a respected and highly successful family business, run by the Teulé family for generations. Their motto, proudly displayed above the entrance, read, "Asterisk, is your life a failure? Let's make your death a success." The shop itself was a macabre wonderland, filled with ingenious methods for ending one's existence. There were elegant Japanese harakiri swords, ropes of every material and thickness, potent poisons disguised as delicious drinks, and even custom-made lethal plastic bags. The Teulé family took immense pride in their craft, offering a wide range of products with politeness and professionalism. The patriarch, Mishima Teulé, was a gaunt man with a perpetually sorrowful expression. His wife, Lucrece, was equally grim, her eyes holding the deep sadness of generations. They had 2 children, Vincent and Marilyn, who were perfectly suited to the family business. Vincent was a quiet boy, always sketching dark scenes, and Marilyn was beautiful but utterly devoid of joy, believing that happiness was a foolish illusion. The family lived by a strict code: never smile, never laugh, and always encourage despair. After all, their business depended on it. Then came Alan. Alan was the 3rd child, and from the moment he was born, he was different. While the city outside remained grey, and his family remained miserable, Alan was a beacon of unstoppable joy. He smiled constantly. His laughter was infectious, and he saw beauty and hope in the simplest things. His family tried everything to cure him. They showed him images of war, poverty, and suffering. They told him morbid stories and tried to force him to see the darkness they saw, but Alan remained stubbornly, radiantly happy. As he grew, Alan became a significant problem for the family business. While Mishima meticulously explained the effectiveness of a particular noose, Alan would trip, accidentally knocking over a display of poisons. When a customer hesitated, Lucrece would try to push them towards a decision, only for Alan to offer them a piece of candy or a kind word. He would secretly replace deadly ropes with harmless ones, or add a powerful antidote to a poison bottle. He was subtly, yet effectively, sabotaging their livelihood. "Life is beautiful," he would often declare, much to his father's horror. "There's so much to see, to do, to feel." Slowly, almost imperceptibly, Alan's infectious optimism began to chip away at the Teulé family's gloom. His sister Marilyn found herself humming melodies. Vincent, instead of drawing scenes of death, started sketching flowers and dancing figures. Lucrece even caught herself smiling once, a shock that left her breathless. Mishima, however, became increasingly frantic. His son was destroying everything he had worked for. The shop, once bustling with desperate customers, was now empty. People who entered looking for an end to their lives would leave with a spring in their step, inexplicably cheered by Alan's presence. The family's fortune dwindled, and their reputation among the city's melancholic population plummeted. One evening, after another day with no sales, Mishima reached his breaking point. He confronted Alan, his voice trembling with anger and despair. "You're ruining us. You're destroying everything. Why can't you be normal, like the rest of us?" Alan looked at his father, his bright eyes full of an unyielding warmth. "Because life is too wonderful to waste, Papa. And I want everyone to see that." Mishima, overwhelmed, decided he had no choice. If his son wouldn't conform, then he himself would have to make the ultimate sacrifice to restore the family's honor and the shop's purpose. He announced to his family that he would demonstrate the quality of their products one last time. He chose a sharp, shining sword and prepared for harakiri, a ritualistic suicide. The family gathered, their expressions a mix of horror and a strange, dawning understanding. Alan watched, his usual joyful smile replaced by a look of intense, quiet determination. Just as Mishima was about to carry out the act, Alan stepped forward. He didn't say a word. Instead, he took out a small, almost invisible piece of fabric from his pocket. It was a single, brightly colored streamer, the kind used for parties. He blew on it, and it floated gently into the air, shimmering. Then, he pulled out another, and another, until the gloomy shop was filled with hundreds of colorful streamers, sparkling and dancing in the dim light. Mishima looked at the streamers, then at his son's beaming face, and then at his family, who were now gazing around in silent wonder. A faint, almost forgotten feeling stirred within him. It was amusement? Hope? Joy? And then, Mishima Tuvache did something he hadn't done in decades. He smiled. A real smile. It was shaky and uncertain at first, but then it grew, and a soft, deep laugh rumbled from his chest. The entire family stared, astonished. The next day, a new sign appeared above the shop. The old suicide shop sign was gone. In its place, brightly painted letters announced, "The Party Shop."